What we're going to do now is zucchini basil soup. It's great hot, it's great cold, it's great room temperature. And we're also going to rename it today. It's going to be called zucchini mint soup because my basil plant is not giving me enough basil right now and I don't want to kill it and take everything that it's got off. So the first thing, if you want to make it fancy, is to take your most green zucchini, and I have this little julienner which takes the skin off and lets you have strands of green. So if you want to be really fancy, you just salt that a little and let it sit while you do the rest of your soup, and you're going to use it as a garnish later. You'll want to sweat your onions, which I have here. They're very caramelized, maybe even a little darker than I'd like, but there they are. And to that I'm adding the zucchini that I've chopped, and we're going to let that hang out for a little while and get soft and tender. We're going to let it get soft and tender, really simple: onions, zucchini, salt, and olive oil. It's been sauteing for a little while. Zucchini looks nice and tender. I love to, you see that dark stuff there? Well, that's like, as long as it's not burnt, it's pretty good flavor. And since we just have vegetables, I like to deglaze the pan with something acidic. You could, so I'm using beer, which I think adds great flavor to veggies. You could use wine. You could use an acid like a vinegar or lemon juice. But I'm just using a little bit of beer and going to cook that off and get that flavor in my soup. The next step is adding some stock or some water into the pan for the soup. I'm choosing no chicken broth. I just think it has certainly more flavor than water and has a good flavor to make a soup. Just going to warm that up. What we're going to do now is use my immersion blender and just get everything in the pot. Pretty well chopped or blended. I like a chilled soup in the summertime, and so I'm going to add the mint. If you have basil, do that. And then finish it up with that fancy julienne zucchini on top. Now let me get a spoon. Really delicious and flavorful.